Hello friends, welcome back to Code Tonight. In today's video we will see how to integrate Swagger in ASP.NET Core application. So here we will see all the steps required for integrating Swagger. Nowadays Swagger is used for like API testing mostly in the new projects, and it has almost replaced Postman while using RESTful APIs. So this is a ASP.NET Core MVC project. Okay, and in this we will see how to add Swagger. So for Swagger you have to go to Nugget packages. You can go there by project and manage Nugget packages, and here we need three packages. These three must be installed for using Swagger. So Swagger is basically called Swashbuckle in the Naked packages. So you have to install Swashbuckle and swashbuckle.aspnetcore.swagger and ASP.NET Core. After you done installing these three, you have to go to the startup.cs of your ASP.NET Core application. In the startup file, we have to add few lines of code, and this is basically for adding JWT authentication in the Swagger. And why this is required is because if you want to authorize your APIs from bearer token, in that case you will need to test APIs along with bearer token, and for that purpose we have to add security definition, and we are basically using JWT authentication. Okay, and we will see what it will do. It will allow us to add bearer token while testing our APIs. So we will provide these lines along with the video description. So apart from those lines, you have to go to the configure method, and here we have to add these three. Okay, use Swagger, and this will be available once you install Swagger. So this will be available automatically, and you just have to add this line, and this is the Swagger endpoint. Okay, and this is like from where Swagger will pick the list of APIs, or where you will see the list of APIs in the Swagger. So basically what Swagger do is it will pick all of your APIs, and it will add in the JSON format in this document. Okay, and now because this is a ASP.NET Core 3.1 application, so we will get this by default, and this is in case you are using your ASP.NET Core MVC project, then you will also see this one. But from Swagger point of view, you have to add these two lines for using Swagger. Now these are all the points that you have to add for Swagger. Now we can add our API controller for Swagger. Now this is a simple API controller, and I have created one sample test API here, and this is just a simple list API just to show you how this will look on Swagger. So it is basically returning one status message and one message saying success, and then the list data. Now we will run the application. So it will not by default go to Swagger. This is a simple ASP.NET Core application, so it will run the same way. But if you have to go to Swagger, you can actually type swagger/index.html. At this URL, you will see we can see the Swagger here, and this is the document, JSON document that we have mentioned, and you will see it have the API which we have created. Now we will close this one, and you see this is the controller name test, and we have our API here. Now if you expand that one, you will see we have a option of try it out here. You can click on that, and you will see one execute button. If you click on execute, it will actually hit the API, and it will show you the response. So you can also check by putting a debugger here, And now if you click on execute again, you will see that you are getting the code to the debugger, and now it is returning the data, and this is the response of the API. So if you have any parameters in your API, then you will also get option to add the parameters and then execute it. And the authorization thing that I have told you about is this thing. Okay, so in case you are using authorization token, then you can add your token like this, and here will go the token, and then you can click on authorize, and after that Swagger will use that token in all of its requests whenever you click on execute. So basically Swagger will pick all the APIs automatically whichever you will add here on the controller, on the API controller. The only main benefit of Swagger is that you don't have to go to Postman and try to hit all the APIs one by one. It will set up everything on its own, and you just have to come here and see the list of APIs. You have to select which one to use, and then you can simply execute the API. So that is why Swagger is used mostly nowadays, and this is how you can use that in your ASP.NET Core MVC application. So if you have any issues about the video or about understanding Swagger, then you can comment on the video. We will help you out. Thanks for watching.